So I got done watching Kung Fu Panda 4 and I want to give you my true and honest thoughts. Why? Why was this movie made? A lot of people online were stating this film was made for kids. And there is a sense of reality when it comes to that. This is a film that springboards off the original trilogy. It's been about 8 years since Kung Fu Panda 3. Kung Fu Panda 3 is probably the weakest one out of the original trilogy, but the trilogy was great. Po has to become a spiritual leader, and of course, like I said before, he has to look for a successor. The new villains on the rise, Chameleon, who can take the form of anyone and fight anyone that they want. And of course, we got a few returning characters that we all know and love from the original trilogy. One of them is Tai Lung, played by Ian McShane, which is kind of obvious is a quick payday for him. I kind of think they kind of ruined his character in a way that it just felt cheap, just to bring back the nostalgia from the original film. The good thing about this movie is Jack Black. Jack Black is actually the best part of this movie. The voice acting is perfect for Jack. He's still the same stupid, clumsy dragon warrior. However, he still has that skillfully refined skill set that can take on, a multitude of bad guys. When a fight is going on, you can tell he's one of the most smartest and skillfully set characters in the room. And I'm glad they didn't go with lazy writing stating that it's been so many years, he's lost his way, he doesn't know how to fight. They just kept on with it, which I'm really glad that they did. But oh my lord, the fact that the Furious 5 was not in the trailers kind of set a red flag for me. And I was kind of hoping it's because they're going to have a bigger role in the film. No, they're not in the movie at all. They're referenced in the film talking about they're on off some sort of adventure or some mission. But that is it. Furious 5 are long gone. And yes, since they are gone, they are replaced by another supporting character. And this supporting character is played by Awkwafina. Now, Awkwafina is hated by a lot of people. She is essentially what people thought Chris Pratt would be if he did voice acting, and to be honest, that's quite a casting choice to have her as the supporting character in Kung Fu Panda 4. The Kung Fu Panda trilogy is actually a great trilogy. Fun, charismatic, great themes for both children and adults as well. Retribution, finding yourself, it worked well for all audiences. This film, however, not so much. Granted, it is only 90 minutes long, so an hour and 30, and it felt like an hour and 30 minutes. Thank God it didn't go with a 2-hour runtime trying to cram a lot of things in, a lot of exposition that we wouldn't care about. But if you want to watch a movie with your kids and you want to take them to the cinemas, or even watch it at home when it does get released on video demand, and this is the type of movie that you would want to put on as white noise. The action set pieces were quite decent, they were fun, I like the animation, but to be fair, that's all it was. This was more or less a springboard, like I said, from the original trilogy to making a fourth movie, and this is a fourth movie which had no reason to be made. Overall, I wasn't a big fan of this movie, and that's quite a shame. It's got a weak narrative, the sidelining the Furious 5, and Jen being played by Awkwafina wasn't a strong casting choice at all. But to be fair, there are some redeeming qualities like the action set pieces, the animation itself, the voice acting from Jack Black, but that's all I can say from that. It offers a mix of entertainment and mixed opportunities, with certain elements which is explicitly tailored for younger audiences. But the absence from more deeper thematics may feel lackluster for a lot of the older audiences, and missing the key characters from the original trilogy may disappoint a lot of the people looking for the richness that you had in the previous trilogy. This was a film that did not need to be made, but if you want to go watch it just to switch your brain off and have some popcorn fun, then this is a film for you. Have you seen Kung Fu Panda 4? What are your thoughts? Are you a fan or do you dislike it? Let me know in the comments.